My favourite item in the wellbeing pack was probably the study planner because it helped me to put in all the dates for my assessments and tasks that I had to do in Year 7.
Project-based learning is a new teaching style we're using here at Danebank. It complements the already fantastic work we're doing in the classroom. What it involves is girls working together, collaborating, looking at real-world problems and using that in the classroom settings specific to their subjects. There's so many great benefits with project-based learning. One of the big things they look at is about collaboration. They're working together, looking at other things such as problem solving, decision making, negotiating, all those things that sometimes might not be covered in the classroom setting. By doing these project-based learning, we're looking at preparing them for life outside of the school. The aim of the project for Year 7 with this wellbeing pack was trying to make the transition from Year 6 to Year 7 as smooth as possible. The process of the project involved the Year 6 girls being interviewed by the Year 7 girls. They asked them questions in relation to what are some of the challenges that they might face about moving into Year 7. The Year 7 girls then went back to their groups and they collaborated and they workshopped about what are some things that they could create. They then created those items, they showcased that to the executive and the year coordinators. That then sort of culminated in a taster day where they were buddied up with a Year 6 student and they handed over those packs to the girls and explained all the ingredients and all the things that were in the pack and why they would be beneficial.
I enjoyed receiving the wellbeing pack because it made me feel prepared and ready for high school.
It made me feel very excited to go to high school because it had lots of encouraging messages.
It made me feel really welcome to the Danebank community and really prepared for high school.
When I gave my pack to my Year 6 buddy, it was just so awesome to see their faces light up and I could tell they were really excited to see what was in the pack. And it just made me feel really accomplished.
I was excited to give the girls something that would make their transition into high school smoother. I also was quite proud because it was a lot of hard work and to see the girls smile when she received the pack just made me feel very happy.
And I could see that all of them were really happy because when someone makes something for you, it makes you feel more integrated into the community.
Something I really loved in the wellbeing pack was the timetable. It really helped me get organised and I feel like that would help the others to get organised as well.
My favourite item in the pack had to be the map or the study planner.
It was great because I had just a little thing I could keep in my pocket to help me find my way.
In the approach to learning, we look at relational learning, and in relational learning we look at empathy, listening and collaboration. A great example where they did that with the listening was when the Year 7 girls had to ask questions and listen to the Year 6 girls. And then with that, they then went back and collaborated and worked together and workshopped, and then with that information created the wellbeing pack. With reflective learning, part of the pack is they had to do some distilling and they also had to do some planning. So the planning involved them working together with their workshopping, and distilling they had to then work on what are the best parts or what are the most important things they needed to work on and get out of those questions to then create that wellbeing pack. In resourceful learning, we looked at things such as curiosity and wonder, and one of the big things there, we wanted the girls to be curious. Well, how do they think that these wellbeing packs would actually be beneficial with that transition? With the wellbeing learning, one of the key focus areas there is about the relationships that have been formed here in the Danebank community. We've got this organic relationship that's been formed between Year 6s and Year 7s, and this is a perfect example where we're seeing this in place with this wellbeing pack being created by Year 7.
The learning skills I had to use were collaboration and teamwork. My group and I, we had to work independently, but also come together and teach each other about certain areas of the PBL pack in order to make a fully functional and useful pack for the girls.
While making the pack, we used the learning skills of collaboration and negotiation. As before even starting the creative aspect, we needed to narrow down our options of what to actually include in the pack, and it took a lot of negotiating.
I learned how to adapt and work in a team environment.
So we're going to look at the Year 7 wellbeing pack again. This time we've got the Christian Studies department helping out, and they're going to put some things in, everything to do with chapel. We've got the Year 5 girls, they're going to create a welcome to Danebank pack for the new incoming kindergarten girls, which is really, really exciting. We've got the Year 6 girls doing a project-based learning on Indigenous food. We've also got Year 7 with Husey, they're creating an outdoor learning environment, outdoor learning classroom. And we've got Year 8 girls doing a project on technology and fitness and whether or not they can work with each other. I've always loved the learning environment that we have here at Danebank, and I'm really, really excited about the prospects of project-based learning and what it can bring here to Danebank to launch the girls into their future.